It doesn't work round here, said the estate agent. Today, I'm joined by Rob Smith, who is boss man of Whitegates and Hunters, 150 branch network. And he's here to talk about the phrase that most estate agents seem to have on their breath: that doesn't work round here. Talk to me.
Yeah, if I had a penny for every time somebody said that, it doesn't work like that around here. And
our town's different.
Our town's different. Yeah, and I've been fortunate enough to trade or help people trade in most of the country, and the biggest frustration for me was the instant response of, it doesn't work like that around here, or that won't work here.
Such as what, like putting fees up, or
putting fees up, prospecting, or touting, or ringing your database, or asking for mortgage appointments, or
they won't like that round here.
Yeah, and the reality of it is I understand why a lot of people say that, and my experience has been is because they haven't had a good experience of it, so they've probably done it in the wrong way. And therefore they haven't had the best of responses, and therefore they shut down. We mentioned quite a bit today about persistence. Yeah, so if I do it once and I get a bad result, I need to get back on my bike. I say to people, yeah, you can ride a bike. How many times you fell off it? Fell off it loads of times, but you still got back on it, and you can now ride a bike. If you hadn't got back on it, you wouldn't be able to do it. So it's no different. That persistent doing things in the right way will get you a result. I suppose the key for me is, and I have to be fair to a lot of the people that I've spoken to who've said it, they've never been trained properly in the first place to do it properly. That's the first point. And then they've not worked out the best way to do it where they trade. So what I've worked out, it took a long time to work it out, is that it's all about how you do it. And you have to do things slightly differently in different marketplaces. So if you're in an upmarket location, your marketing can't be the same as somebody who's marketing properties in a lower value location. So yes, it doesn't work around here. What you're doing does, you've just got to do it in a way that suits your market.
It's a bit like supermarkets. There are Selfridges on Waitrose at one end and Aldi and Lidl, but fundamentally they're a square room with shelves.
Totally.
It's just the way you go about it.
Absolutely. And if it doesn't work round here, do people never move in and out of this area? If it works 20 miles down the road and people move to your area from 20 miles down the road, nobody sits there and says, right, now you've moved in, you've got to remember.
Now you live in Croydon.
It doesn't work like
Business
that.
generation doesn't work.
It doesn't work like that round here. So everybody moves locations, that it's transferable, and the reality of it is it's more to do with our perception of it, or the agent's perception of it, and having perseverance and finding the right way to do it where you are. I can remember years ago with one agent that I was working with Spicer Heart, we'd got West Bridgford office where everybody wanted to be.
Yep, I did 2 years there.
We'd got
really posh part of Nottingham.
Then we've got Nottingham City Centre, and some of the locations around there, which I won't name, were not particularly that desirable, but were desirable to different type of people. You couldn't prospect, you couldn't market, you couldn't canvass, you couldn't tout, you couldn't have conversations with people in the same way, because they have different people in those locations have different expectations.
But fundamentally it's the same, it's just the way you go about it.
Absolutely. It is, you're doing the same thing, you're just tailoring it to the marketplace that you're in.
So in essence, one is a training and development issue,
Yep.
and one is a mindset issue.
Yes.
And we're not very good as an industry training and developing our people. And with regard to mindsets, well, that you've got to know how to do it, but also that starts with you and what's between your ears.
Yeah, and I think from a training perspective, what's happened, the easy way to train is a one cap fits all. It's certainly if you're dealing with large volume estate agents, large volume of offices, estate agents, it's much easier to tell everybody how to do it one way than it is.
Well, that's assuming they actually get the training.
Oh, that's true. That's true. If you got the training, you get told the same way to do it in every location, and you get the words to say. It won't work everywhere. Got to find a
Again,
different
you're
way.
quite funny because again, not many people. We're really bad at training.
Yeah.
We really are, and development of our team. I mean, outside the top 50 estate agents, for independent agents who won't be able to afford their own training department, I can count 8 or 9 trainers. It's rubbish. Between 14,000 estate agency firms. Awful. Thank you for your time today, Rob.
It was a pleasure.